Welcome back, children. Once again, a very good morning to you all. Today, we are going to continue lesson 13, Village Panchayats, and that is session 2. Here, the later part of the lesson, we are going to learn about formation of Gram Panchayats. Gram Panchayats are formed through elections. These elections are conducted by the State Election Commission to appoint a Sarpanch. The main role of Gram Panchayat is grassroots level of the participative and democratic self-government, that is the base level. Closest level of consultation with people through Gram Sabha. This is one-to-one consultation of people directly. Should be given extensive powers in respect of civic functions such as village sanitation, water supply, street lights, intra-village roads, licensing of establishments are provided in Gram Panchayats. Best level for delivering basic services such as schools, Anganwadis, PHCs and dispensaries. PCHs are nothing but public health centers, that is a small clinic in the village. Veterinary hospital, veterinary is the hospital provided for animals. Dispensaries, ration shops, etc. Basic unit of planning and implementation of it for economic development and social justice. This is all at the base level of the democracy. In this slide, we can see the picture of voters list and the model ballot paper. It is nothing but the model ballot paper is a list where you can know which person is standing for election from a particular party with their party symbols. For example, Congress party has a symbol of hand, BJP the lotus, and the TRS with ambassador card. And many more parties you can see in the picture. And then we can see the voters card or election identity card, which we have to carry with us during casting of vote. I hope you might have seen your parents' voter card. What is voters list, children? All the residents of a village who are 18 years old or above have to enroll their names in the voters list. It is not only in the village, it is in the city also. In city also, we follow the same method. Usually a government employee visits every house to check whether there are any changes in the list. Changes in the list means few people might have expired or few people have attained the age of 18. Addition and subtraction of the people in the list is called changes in the list. They also invite suggestions for additions or deletions to the list. Wards. When you hear the word wards, don't think and imagine the wards in the hospital where we go and get admitted. These wards are completely different ones. The place where the election is going, the process of election is going on, there the places are being divided into different wards to make the election easy. A village is usually divided into few wards, that is streets or colonies are divided in such a way that all the wards have almost equal number of voters. Each ward elects one member to the village panchayat called ward member. This ensures that people from all the localities of the village are represented. A panchayat will have at least 5 ward members and may have as many as 21 ward members. Any person who is 21 years or above can contest the election and should deposit a particular amount. In this slide, you can clearly have a picture of Panchayat Raj system where each village or a group of villages are divided and has a Gram Panchayat. You can see a village picture where there are many 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 wards, and from each ward one person is elected. So Panchayat has Panch or ward members and one is Sarpanch. And who elect them? The people of the village. All the village members constitute the Gram Sabha. Okay, children? Reservations in Gram Panchayat. What do you mean by reservation? It is not a reservation of any train ticket or any flight ticket. It is a reservation in India is a system of affirmative action that provides representation and for historically and currently disadvantaged groups. There are many disadvantaged groups like SC, scheduled caste, scheduled tribes, and they have a reservation for everything in Indian society, in education, employment, and politics. It is often very difficult for women to get elected as ward member or sarpanch. These bodies are therefore dominated by men. As a result, the needs and the views of half the population go unrepresented. The basic problem the ladies or women of the village can understand. They know it, but the male are not knowing about it. So the reservation for women is most important. Keeping these problems in mind, it has been decided by Parliament that 50% of all the Panchayat ward members and sarpanches will be women and their places are reserved for them. Elections. Normally, elections to Gram Panchayats take place every 5 years. During these elections, every voter casts two votes, one to elect the ward member and the other to elect the sarpanch. The person who gets the maximum votes is declared elected. Sarpanch, Upasarpanch and Secretary. The Sarpanch is the head of the Gram Panchayat. He has the responsibility of implementing all the decisions of the Panchayat and looking after the day-to-day working of the Panchayat. The Sarpanch is elected directly by the voters residing within the village. Who stay in the village, they elect the Sarpanch, the elders. The Sarpanch is also responsible for the income and expenditure of the Panchayat. Upasarpanch. The Sarpanch and the ward members elect one of the ward members as the deputy or Upasarpanch. The Upasarpanch acts in the absence of Sarpanch. Secretary and executive officers. Each Panchayat has also a secretary who is a government employee. His or her job is to maintain accounts and minutes. What are minutes? It is not the time, it is the points noted down in the meeting as to maintain the records. That is what all you have discussed in the meeting are called minute points of the meetings. Major panchayats which have high income also have an executive officer appointed by the government. Thank you, children.